Now we can discuss how to prepare a frequency distribution, and also with the help of that frequency distribution, how to draw a Ogive curve. So now we will discuss our last question in experiment number 2. So in this example, we need to draw a frequency distribution of 50 students by generating random numbers between 40 and 90 and draw a histogram. So already in our previous few videos, I have demonstrated how to draw a histogram. Now today we will how to draw a Ogive curve with the help of frequency distribution, right? So now we will go to our Excel sheet. See, this curve is called as Ogive curve, and this line shows this is nothing but more than Ogive curve, and this line is the less than Ogive curve. So what is our aim in this example? To draw a Ogive curve. So what are the statistical tools? Statistical tools are diagrammatic representation, and the next required formulae are cumulative frequencies, so that we required. So both cumulative frequencies are required, less than cumulative frequency and greater than cumulative frequency, and the data source is self-selected data. So first we need to draw a random numbers from 40 to 90 with the help of rand array function. So already we have seen how to use a rand between function. Today we will see how to draw a random numbers with the help of rand array function. So next thing is prepare a continuous frequency distribution with the help of frequency function. In third step, we find out what are those less than cumulative frequencies, and for that purpose we have to use a sum function. And in step number 4 we can find out the greater than cumulative frequencies. For that function also we can use a sum function. And finally we have to extend one more row in the beginning and one more row at the end to draw a Ogive curve. So to do this, first we can use a rand array function. So the first thing that we need to do, find out 50 random numbers from 40 to 90 with the help of rand array function. So first I need to select a cell and use a function rand array. See, here it is rand array. Click that, use tab, and now give how many rows we required. So since there are 50 observation, we can divide this in 5 rows and 10 columns. So 5 rows are required, 5, enter 5, comma. Number of columns required are 10, comma. So the minimum value is 50, comma. Maximum value is 90, and then close parenthesis, enter this. See, now we are getting these values, but these values are in fractions, in decimal point. So select all these, go to this arrow and make this as a integers. And now we need to fix this. To fix this, what I want to do is copy this and again select the same rows and columns and then go to paste and paste values. So now we are getting all these values. So these are 50 observations in 5 rows and 10 columns from 40 to 90. So now I required the columns. So first I can create a frequency distribution wherein I required class and I give a upper limit, that is my bin value, and the frequency value, right? So this required. So the classes starts from 40 to 50. The next is 50 to 60. The next is 60 to 70, 70 to 80, and finally it is 80 to 90. So enter these classes. Now select the upper limits. So the upper limits are, so this is 50, this is 60. Select all these and drag this. So 70, 80, 90, and use a frequency function. So the use of frequency function is to know how many values are, how many observations are in between 40 and 50, 50 and 60. So that is in my class. So how to use that? So equal to frequency, use this frequency function and give the data array. This is my data array. This is my data array and my bins array. What is my bins array? So these are my bins array. Bracket complete, enter. See, I am getting, there are 11 values from 40 to 50. There are how many observations? The number of observations are 12 between 50 to 60. and there are 8 observations. So likewise, I am getting all these observations. Suppose if you want to do how many observations are there, so you can use alt and equal to function that will gives me the number of observations, and the number of observations are 50. Likewise, I can find out how many observations are there. Once I prepared a frequency distribution, what I need two more rows above this 40 to 50. So that means 30 to 40. I need this. Why I need this? Because I need to find out the less than and greater than Ogive curves. So to find out this, again I need one more row as 90 to 100. Whereas my upper limit is 40 and the frequency value is 0 since there is no frequency. So at the same time, the last column is, so my last value is, the upper limit is 100 and the frequency is 0. So next thing that I need to do is I need to plot the graph of just I need to copy these values for the sake of drawing. So I am creating a column as upper limit, the same upper limits that I have taken. And now I need to find out the less than cumulative frequency. Since to draw a less than Ogive curve, I need a less than cumulative frequency. So I can draw the graph of LOC less than Ogive curve with the help of less than cumulative frequency. So how to find less than cumulative frequency? So to find, there are various ways, but this way is very simple. Sum is frequency colon, so the value repeated there bracket, and now you can use a F4 function to fix this and then enter. And if you drag this, you will be getting cumulative frequencies. See, I am getting cumulative frequencies. The first cumulative frequency, the frequency is 0. So that means if you add this to the next one, 11, 11 plus 12, 30, 23, 23 plus 8, 31, 31 plus 10, 41, and so on. And on the same line, I can also use a greater than cumulative frequency. So before I can find out greater than cumulative frequency, I need lower limits also. So the lower limit for the first class is 30, the next class is 40, and so on. I can find out all those lower limits. So the next is 80 and finally it is 90. These are all the lower limits. Once I have written all the lower limits, what I need to do, I need to calculate a greater than cumulative frequency. How to calculate the greater than cumulative frequency? Equal to sum this value colon the same value. So instead of this, you can fix the value this one. Enter. Now you can drag this to the O value. That I will get the value as, these are the values of GCF. The first value is same. So 0 plus 9 is 9, 9 plus 10 is 19, 19 plus 8 is 27, 20 plus 12 is 39, 39 plus 11, so that is 50, and 50 plus 0 is 50. So what we need to do, these values are required for finding a less than Ogive curve. And these values, let me just, I need to highlight these values. So these are required for less than Ogive curve, and these values are required for greater than Ogive curve. Just I am highlighting these values so that you can understand easily. So these two columns are required for less than Ogive curve. These two columns are required for greater than Ogive curve. Now how to draw the curve? To draw the curve, so first we can select these two, go to insert, then go to this chart, line chart, and select any chart. Right? Now our starting origin point is 40. So see, this is 0. 0 is on x and y axis. Our x axis should start from 40 and y axis should start from 0. To do that, select this x axis, format axis, and in format axis, the minimum value should be 40 and the maximum value should be 90. So give this minimum and maximum value. Immediately you are getting this as 40 and this as 90. See, this curve is called as less than Ogive curve. And so we need to draw a greater than Ogive curve. So how to draw a greater than Ogive curve? Select this, select the data, and in selected data, add one more thing. We need to add a greater than cumulative frequency values. So we can add this as GCF. I am taking this in capital letters. What are my x-axis? The x-axis remains the same. So x-axis are 40 to 50, 90, that remains the same. But now the y-axis should be different. What are the y-axis? So y-axis starts from 50 to 90. So this is okay and okay. This curve is called as, this is nothing but my, this curve is nothing but my, so this is the GCF. We can use GCF to plot GOC, and this curve is nothing but the less than Ogive curve, which is based on less than cumulative frequency. So to give the title, select this, go to this. Now we need axis titles. On x-axis we have taken the classes. These are nothing but my class values. On y-axis we have taken the cumulative frequency. You can select this. Either you can double click this and select this and write this as CF. CF is nothing but cumulative frequency. You can make this as by using different color, and also you can give the title. Let me suppose if you want to give chart title, you can give a chart title. Ogive curves. Ogive curves. In this way, you can find out Ogive curves. I have explained this thoroughly. This is how to obtain cumulative frequencies and how to draw a Ogive curves. Thank you.